Let's take a look at inserting graphs and charts into your Canva creations. First of all, I'm going to start with an infographic. I'm going to type that in and check out the templates that they have for infographics. And I'm looking for one that maybe has a chart already on it. Okay, so here's one that already has a chart. So I'm going to click on it and just customize this template. And you'll notice at the very top of this, there's a couple of charts on here, but here's the first chart. We're going to click on this one to edit it. And one thing you're going to notice is that the data series and the data tables that this is populating this chart is listed right here. So I could actually manually change this. Like if I wanted, instead of item 1 to be called like A, B, and C, it will just change it automatically on the fly. I can also like get rid of certain columns. So I'm going to say delete the column for this, and I'm only going to have one column of data. And I can also change the amount. So instead of 10, maybe it was, they had 30 for the first one, and the second one was actually only 5. And so you'll notice that these bars are going to be changing on the fly, depending on what information I put in. Now, in addition to being able to manually add your own data, you can also upload data that is saved into either a Google Sheet, or if you used Excel, you can save your Excel file as a CSV file, which that data can then be imported into Canva. So to import that data, what I'm going to do is just say upload CSV, and I'm going to choose a file that I've already created that has some data in it, and it automatically changes my chart based on the data that I have here. And I can resize this to make it fit a little bit better. And if I needed to change this data as well, I could go ahead and do that right on the fly. Now there are settings here. I just want to point out, you can either create or not have a legend. You can show the labels, or you can not show the labels. Or you can show grid lines or not show grid lines. In addition, I can change the type of chart I'm using by just clicking up at the top. So if I wanted it to be more of a bar chart, I can do that. If you want a line chart, it'll do it this way. And whichever type of chart you choose, let's go up a little, you can edit from the menu that shows at the top of your screen. So if let's say I wanted the color of the line to be blue on this, I can just change it. I can also change like how thick my line is, or the style of my line. Maybe I want these little dots to be diamonds, and I can actually make those a little bit bigger if needed. And then I can also change the fonts here. So if I wanted to use like more of a bold font, I can go ahead and do that. You also can bold, italicize, change the size of your font. And pretty much all of the font options can be fixed in here. So that's how to edit an existing chart. But let's say I wanted to add a new chart over here as well. To add new charts into your documents, what you're going to do is come over here to apps on the left-hand side. And as you scroll down, charts is one of your options. So I'm going to choose which kind of chart do I want to add. Maybe I want to do a pie chart for this one. And I'm going to just kind of make this up as I go. It's sort of like, what's your favorite color? So I'm going to say 10% said red. Blue was the most popular with 75%. And we'll say green, the remaining 15. So I actually here want to just delete the row and delete this row as well. Okay, so let's find, there's my pie chart. So I put it in the document. Let me just zoom out a little bit. And I can move this now anywhere that I want. And again, I can actually, you'll notice you'll have different options, but if I want to show the labels on these, like I did, scroll up so you can see it. See, it labeled each one for me. And I do have the option on like a pie chart to change like completely different colors, so you don't have to keep the color scheme that they've actually used for you. That's not a great color. And so that's pretty much how you're going to add charts and data that can be updated on the fly right into your presentations.